Hello guys, welcome to the section 5 of limit. How to solve this type of question. L power infinity, 0 power 0 and infinity power 0. And you know this 0 is not exactly 0, is limit 0. Okay, in the first step, I'm gonna to solve this type of questions. Therefore, first step, when the limit is 0 power 0 or infinity power 0. What is the strategy and what is our trick? You know, we have a two section, f and g is a base and is a power. Yes, therefore we reform the limit to this type. Our answer is e power limit gx ln fx x goes to a. Don't worry about this, it's so simple. For example, limit x power x goes to the 0. In here we know when we put the x in the limit, answer is 0 power 0. Therefore I can use this trick. But how that works is e power limit x come to the coefficient and ln x goes to 0. Okay, if I gonna to calculate it right now, I put the 0 is 0 cross infinity because as I mentioned earlier, the ln x graph is here like this, and we in the previous session spoke about how we can calculate it. But if you're gonna to remind us, this form of formals we put at the first to the 0 divided 0 or infinity divided infinity, and after that we use the L'Hopital law to solve them. Therefore is e power ln x divided to, we flip to x, and is that exactly limit? Right now x goes to 0. If you put 0 in here, you can see we achieve to infinity divided to infinity. Right now we can use the L'Hopital, and we know the ln x derivative is 1 divided to x, and derivative of 1 divided x is 1 minus x power 2. Right now limit x goes to 0, and if we put these two part in the top is 2 and these two part in the bottom, we came to this place and is e limit x power 2. I can write better x plus x divided to x goes to 0 minus one of them cancel, and answer is e power limit minus x goes to 0 and is e power 0, and total answer is 1. But another question guys, the strategy is the same. When we have fx power gx, when we put the x, for example a in here, we came to 0 power 0, or tell me again, yes, infinity power 0, we must write this e limit gx ln fx x goes to 0. Therefore is here when we put the 0 positive 0 in here, answer is 0 power 0 because ln is infinity, 1 divided infinity is 0. Right now I can use this trick is e power limit 1 divided ln x ln sin x goes to 0. Therefore right now I keep the ln sin x and flip the 1 divided ln x, and answer is ln sin x divided, flipping 1 divided ln x is ln x in the denominator, and limit goes to 0. If you're gonna to calculate is infinity divided infinity. Right now we can use the L'Hopital or L'Hopital law. Use the L'Hopital. You know ln u, if you're gonna to use derivative, is u prime divided to u. Derivative of sine is cosine x divided to sine x divided to derivative of ln x is 1 divided x. Right now limit x goes to positive 0. Right now just we must understand something. When x goes to 0, we spoke about this. When x goes to 0, sine of circle is equivalent to circle. Therefore I can substitute x instead of sine x, and therefore I cancel it by x, and they cancel each other, and our limit is limit cosine x 1 x goes to positive, is answer immediately is 1, but the total answer is e over 1. But another question, exactly when we put a positive 0 in here, answer we know the cotangent in the positive 0 is infinity and the sign is 0 and the type is infinity power 0. We can use this trick e limit sine ln cotangent x goes to positive 0. Right now I flip the sign, and an answer is e power ln cotangent x 1 divided sine x limit x goes to positive, and answer we know is infinity divided to infinity when we put the positive 0 in this formula, and we can use the Hospital again. But ln of cotangent, we know derivative of this is 1 minus parenthesis 1 plus cotangent power 2x divided to cotangent. It's better to write with another color. And this part, we know u divided to v is u prime v minus v prime u v power 2. Therefore 1 derivative is 0 and this cancel. Sine is cosine, therefore cosine times 1 is minus cosine x sine power 2x. Let's go to the summarize this. We know one important identity in trigonometry, 1 plus cotangent power 2x is 1 divided sine power 2x. Do you remember? Therefore I can use 1 divided sine 2x and they can cancel each other. This one with this one, and our answer is E. We reduce cotangent with sine and we cancel this minus is exactly E cotangent times cosine, and this is cosine divided to sine x, and total answer is sine power 2 cosine x. Right now limit x goes to 0, sine x cosine power 2, and when we put x goes to 0, answer is 0, but the total answer is e power 0 and e1. But step 2, in the first step we just calculate 0 power 0 and infinity power 0, but in the here we're gonna to calculate 1 power infinity. At the first we must deform our question to this form, guys. 1 plus a divided x plus b power cx plus d, and after that we must solve. For example, it's in simple question, when x goes to infinity exactly is in this form, and when we can write to this form, our answer is just product of this part with coefficient of x and e power minus 6. Therefore this type of question answer is e power a times c. Okay, another one, for example in here, when x goes to infinity, we're gonna to calculate it is 1 power infinity, and I gonna to calculate this. At the first I must reform to this form, 1 plus number divided to x plus b, all of these power cx plus d. You exactly use this trick in the integration a lot. Therefore if I gonna to renew this form to this form is 2x plus 3 minus 4 divided to x plus 3, and we factor this to 2x. Exactly if we gonna to write this 4 is 1 minus 4 divided to x plus 3, 5x plus 2. Right now it's exact type we want, therefore the answer is minus 4 times 5, but in the power of e minus 20. Another question, if limit of something is 4, find the c. We use our trick x minus c plus 2c divided x minus c, and we factor them is 1 plus 2c divided x minus c power s. We know this exactly is e power 4 because the question told us. Therefore in this place coefficient is 1, therefore 2c is 4 and c is 2. But the last question, limit 1 plus sine 4x power 3 divided to x when x goes to 0. Before I solve this, I gonna to use a trick. I use x equal 1 divided t, because I gonna to receive to this form 1 plus a x plus c power cx or dx plus ln, and answer is e power r. Yes, therefore when I change my variable and x equal 1 divided t, and when x goes to 0 exactly t goes to infinity, and that time satisfy our condition, because I can write this to limit 1 plus sine 4 divided t 3t when of course t goes to infinity. But we know when sine of circle equal to circle when circle goes to 0, when you put the infinity in here, in the argument of sine is 0, and I can substitute with 1 plus 4 divided t power 3t. Right now limit t goes to infinity, exactly that type of we want, and answer is e power 12. And thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe our channel and share this video with your friends. Bye bye.